Okay, in this session, I will guide only the first cycle, and then after that, you'll continue to do the cyclical meditation on loving kindness on your own. Now, sometimes the question comes up, I mean, this is a common experience, like I should be meditating on loving kindness towards my friends, neutral person, and yet I'm planning the dinner tonight, or I'm thinking about my plans for tomorrow or next week, or my memories from last week. So, and then suddenly you realize I'm supposed to be meditating on loving kindness, but where did I leave leave off? Was it the friendly person, the neutral person, the hostile person? I have no idea. Okay, you could do one of two things. One is pick up wherever you think you might have left off. You know, I don't have the ability to read minds. I'm not going to catch you and say, you're cheating. So just pick up where you think you might have broken off, and then continue through the rest of the cycle. But if you have absolutely no sense of where you broke off, then is it in Monopoly where you go back to square one? No, we don't want to put anybody in jail. You go back to the beginning and you start off with yourself, then go to the respected person, and then on through the others. Okay, any questions that anybody might have? Yes?
What do you keep with the same individual through each, or when you change and if you have another friendly person?
Oh, I see. Okay, this is a good question. So the question is, for each cycle, do you keep the same individual, or do you change like from one friend to another? Definitely you keep the same individual, because we want to build up a certain momentum. And if you keep on changing the individuals, then you have to start from scratch building up that momentum. But if one is doing this as a regular meditation, as a daily meditation, then you might do, several weeks with one set of persons. Then after several weeks, then you might change the persons to another set, or at least change one or another within those groups. But here we keep the same person. Yeah, you can take this microphone.
The fourth one, someone who disturbs you, isn't that a negative thing? Thinking of something that disturbs you?
Okay, this is if you're thinking of the hostile person, it causes disturbance in the mind.
I don't like to, I don't think there are any hostile people as such.
This is...
But
this is...
Is it something negative? To me, I like to think positive, rather than negative.
Yeah, but the idea is to be able to overcome even the ill will that might arise towards the hostile person. But if you've chosen somebody who really creates so much negative thoughts in your mind, then choose to somebody who you don't have such strong resentment towards. Difficult to find somebody you don't have resentment towards. What is that? No, don't do that.
Think of me.
Okay, the challenge is to overcome the ill will. But if you're really generating negative thoughts towards a particular person, then put the hostile person aside and just work with the others, ending the cycle at the neutral person, then coming back to yourself. Wait, take the microphone so...
Thank you. I think it's a similar concept what he just mentioned. When we're doing walking meditation, I don't know because we're walking, since we've been doing meditation past 3 hours, all of a sudden when I was repeating that sight, at some point, certain emotion came out of me when I repeat about myself and friends, and especially someone toward to that hostile.
Especially,
Someone toward to a hostile person,
Yeah.
a certain emotion came out. It gave me tears in my eyes. Is that very common, or it's?
the emotions that came up, were they emotions of resentment towards the hostile person or a sudden feeling of loving kindness?
I think it's combination. I think I'm just saying to myself, I guess I can let it go,
Yeah.
or still has a little bit of scar in it, but I think I'm just accepting it is time to acknowledge it and then just let it go. And I think it's mixed combination of emotion.
Yeah, of course, when you're thinking of the hostile person, naturally what tends to come up are feelings of, anger, ill will, resentment. But if occasionally there comes a kind of breakthrough where suddenly, as you said, you can let those feelings go, and then you see that this person, even though they might be nasty, spiteful, malicious, but just suddenly you see that this is a human being just like myself, one who wishes to be well, wishes to be happy, and then that feeling of loving kindness comes up, then that is a kind of very positive sign. Okay, so let us go into the practice. Okay, so take the comfortable sitting position.